Hi everybody, it's me, the Hidden Object Guru. I hope you're having a good day. I know I am. Howdy, Phoenix Horror King. What is up? Okay, let's see what we do there. Wow, it's really hard to close Opera. Don't know why they built it that way. Uh-oh. Oh, that's not good. Whew. Hey Marissa, my stream, sorry, there it is, perfect. Yes, briefly disappeared. My streaming the, video game program was quite embarrassing. Boom. So I've only gotten 30,000 achievement points since I got an Xbox One, compared to the 390,000 I got when I had an Xbox 360. Because I'm up to 421 on the Xbox One, but the Xbox 360, which, I haven't had online since I got an Xbox One, still thinks I'm back at 390. Very weird. It's tough, Phoenix. I understand, and that's why we're here to chill out. Chill out with Jeremy Huggle. He picked Roxanne for the plushie cam. Horror King. Hey, Coffee, what's up? Okay. I will process and sell. That being said, burning also creates finished products, not just stuff to use as fuel for other products like relic ash and fish bones.
How's Jeremy Huggles today?
Well, we're gonna go check on him right now.
Jeremy Huggles is the best.
He is the best. Captain, need anything? Well, it's been 2 weeks almost, so I'm pretty sure that's a glitch.
What's a glitch?
That they won't let us do the last quest for the captain.
That's weird, yeah. Have you
No, I'll talk to them.
messaged the developers?
I just said no, I'll talk to them. A campfire used to cook food. What could that mean? Hey, buddy. I'm looking for the bonbons now, so we can work on that. Okay, hidden object directions, please. So that's a campfire used to cook food.
What's
I still don't see it.
So crazy?
You'd have to scan to the top of the chat for that, which you can do on your phone.
There's ice cream.
You do want ice cream, don't you?
I want ice cream.
You are a big fan of ice cream. I didn't even know we had ice cream. Hey, Patrice Furback, what's up? Oh, well, that... I don't think that will work either. Oh, wow, new plot stuff. Okay. Aww. Okay. Ooh. Disfiguring madness. Ooh. Rum pox to herself. That's weird. 17 ghost bears. Okay. Ceremonial burial shaft. When we retrieved a diary, claimed she'd met over 50 deceased nobles. My god. Did not return alone. An undead last name Ephrath Pug. From along surrounded amidst the rocks and bloodless lichen. Okay. Aww. That's so sweet. It is Odamon. And again, I know I'm going to say this every time, but great work on that review of Dinobot and or Tiara. Hey, Jeremy, what's up? Oh, totally, Phoenix. Aww. Totally fine, Jeremy. Don't you worry about it. I gotta take one night and just get my inventory in this game under control. It is getting redonkulous. Okay. Partially because they keep handing me, like, items I have no interest in placing anywhere. That ain't helping. Maybe I have to complete more of his collections if I want the captain to leave? I mean, I've completed a lot of collections, but maybe I need more. Seriously, that's too many items. Are any of those actual anchors, or is that just boat
I've
themed?
retrieved ice cream.
Okay.
I just thought everybody would be interested in the fact
Everybody
that I
loves ice
retrieved
cream.
ice cream.
It's a completely normal thing.
Ice cream is the best.
Everyone feels that way. Literally
Now I will
everyone.
load up the comments
Yeah.
so I can see what people are saying.
Okay. And perfect. Aww. Jeremy, you remain the best. And will always be the best. Okay, perfect. So, let's head out.
Don't forget to like the stream, y'all.
That's a good idea. No idea what that means, Phoenix.
I am glad you enjoyed. I'm glad you enjoyed my reading of your review, Ottoman.
It was fantastic. Okay, next up. I'm going to start off with something weird. Can't play Kataria Fables. They were kind enough to send me a copy of Kataria Fables. The game where you play a kitten who's a knight who hangs out with a bear and a bunny and a bunch of goats. Just looks awesome. But we're not allowed to play it till Friday. So. Oh, wait. No. Thursday. So there you go. Oh, friend request. Gotcha, Phoenix. Thanks.
You had a day, Marissa?
Yes. No, just send me a
Sorry to
friend
hear
request, Phoenix. We are sorry to hear that, Marissa. Hopefully the dog situation is sorted out.
Dog?
You think you had a day. I have to figure out how to do an Arnold Schwarzenegger voice for an audition tonight. And you might say, well, that's easy. Everyone can do an Arnold Schwarzenegger voice.
I can't.
I don't think that's true, though.
That's a weird one that you have to do.
Well, that's what the game developer wants, and as an amateur, well, no, I mean, I get paid. As a professional voice actor, I gotta do what the creator wants. Oh, I see.
Oh my god, does this mean your research is going to be you watching a bunch of old Arnold Schwarzenegger movies?
Just a bunch of dialogue. Most of the Arnold Schwarzenegger movies don't have him talking a lot. It is an issue. Okay.
Kindergarten Cop. That's what you need to watch.
Exactly right. It is weird that of all of the games I could possibly play, it's weird that they won't let me save the character. Oh, I see.
Hey, someone was suggesting a game on the Discord earlier today.
What's
you would
that?
like. I don't know. I think it was Ottoman that was suggesting it. It was like a travel game where you're trying to escape the U.S. after the election.
Oh, yeah, Route 96 or whatever.
Yeah.
I requested a copy. We'll see if they send me one. Sounds like a lot of fun. Four Eyes as well, Coffee. It looks very good. Alright, so here we go. Hidden Object Guru here with Mercenary Operator Wolves. I did not get sent a review copy of this game, which is tragic, but I bought it anyway for a simple reason. I'm trying to design a top-down shooter right now, and so I thought I would buy some indie top-down shooters and see how they played, and see what I could learn from them. Oh, that was too loud. Oh, that was so loud.
What he's learned is not to have the volume too loud.
So how do I
4K,
switch to my
guarantee
gun?
I did not see your comment, and yes, I do want to hear a terrible joke.
Okay.
Oh, road. I think that's 96.
Yeah, I just said that. It's exactly what I just said. Road 96.
My bad.
Alright. R is reload. That's good. controls smoothly. I like that.
Oh,
Dear
great.
developer, this is the tutorial area. It would not kill you to, you know, include tutorial elements.
Hello, Horror King. Thank you for saying hi. Oh, everybody's saying it's a very loud game.
I will take care of that. Hold on. Alright.
Hello, Horror King. Also, that joke was atrocious, and now I have the song It's Not Unusual playing in my head. So, there's a double whammy on that joke. Right
Turn
there.
off to deny upcoming friend... Am I denying friend requests automatically on... Sony? Is that true? I had no idea. Thank you for telling me. I will look into that. I like this fog of war effect. Reloading works great. Okay. Was somebody behind that box? There was.
That seems like something you would have to, like, actually turn on.
What are you talking about?
To automatically deny
Or I
friend
have the
requests.
maximum number of friends, because people send me friend requests all the time.
Um,
And I don't care at all, so I just accept them. Yeah, I feel like showing me the iron sight on screen isn't a good idea. It blocks off a ton of the screen. I know you want to do something more realistic than crosshairs, but this is one of those situations where I think you're trying to fix something that's not broken, developer. Sorry, I'll say that again. Okay, so I dealt with the sound issue.
Huh.
It was just very loud for my stream.
It said the recipient can't accept friend requests.
Yeah, I will check into that. I might have too many friends on... Ooh, that is my personal best. Now, can I sprint? So, a couple of things for the developer. First off, loving the pace. It's very deliberate. I like that a lot. But, I will say this. The thing that's bothering me a little is this whole showing the iron sight. It's a weird choice. It's a very weird choice. Wait. No, I'm not shooting the ground. Okay, I was just missing. Which can happen. The gun is realistically inaccurate. I like that. But yeah, like this big chonky iron sight obscures a huge amount of the area, which just isn't realistic or entertaining. So, this is a real... I understand you were trying to do something better than a crosshairs on screen, but I think this was the wrong choice. Let's see what the pistol looks like. See, the pistol sights... Oh, wait, that's my fist. Alright, pistol sights, again, just look like the iron sights of a pistol, which is a very weird choice, especially when... Like, see how it completely disappears when it's off screen? That's an issue, because my character knows where their gun is pointed. Right? So you could put, like, an axe over the crosshair so you can't see or aim there. There's something in the way. But you shouldn't make the crosshairs completely disappear. And by crosshairs, I mean iron sights.
Ottoman says that's an iron sight. They assumed it was just a graphical glitch. Yeah, I'm right with you, Ottoman.
It has that look to it.
I was like...
No. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Marissa. Babysitting in Vegas does not sound like a blast and a half. Alright, let's actually try a mission. Shantytown. Okay, so this game is in early access, just FYI, so don't expect to have a ton of content yet. Right now, they apparently just have, like, too many enemies result in lowered FPS. Gotcha.
Coffee was expecting you to say Lupo or Bertha or Vector.
I don't have any idea. Oh! Yeah, no, I think Four Eyes is a very entertaining character. By far my favorite. So, right now, all there is Lone Wolf mode. Apparently the developer is working on a campaign, but right now the game is just Lone Wolf mode, so you pick a map, you pick the number of enemies, and you just go to it. Which I'm not against. See?
Maybe, Marissa, you can find time to go off on your own and, like, do some fun stuff?
Hopefully. It is
I
Vegas
really
after all.
enjoy-
I hear they have Star Trek conventions there.
They do. I really enjoyed the Hoover Dam is really fun to visit. Although it might be a little hot this time of year.
Mm. I just wish this game was horror themed instead of military themed, but that's me. So, also developer. There we go. I feel like the tutorial should have covered how to move, how to switch weapons, how to reload, and in this particular situation, how to open doors. Because I feel like there's probably a way to open a door that doesn't involve me shooting it full of bullets. But you didn't actually tell me anywhere in the game. Say, oh look! I can change, see? Can't shoot because I'm on safety. Semi. Full auto. Isn't that nice? Yeah, way to go, buddy. Oh, you can buy Squishmallows in Vegas. Well, you know.
Well, there you go.
It won't be a disaster at all. I cannot... Hey, buddy. Okay,
I mean,
Okay.
I enjoyed Vegas the time I went. But...
See,
Vegas right now sounds like a nightmare.
you gotta find a way to smooth this out. Because this looks like a instead of Fog of War, this looks like a graphical glitch. So that's something you want to smooth out a little. And like, my character should be able to see whether there are doors. Oh, I see. It's open on this side.
I did see your second joke, Horror King. Very
Was it
funny.
comedy gold?
It was actually kind of sad, but,
Oh.
you know, funny.
Enjoying that reload animation. Let's see the pistol reload animation. Okay, there's a glitch. My pistol is now floating in front of me. And I am controlling it with my mind. Turns out I was playing as Magneto the whole time, and I didn't even know it.
Nice.
It's not encouraging that guy was... That was a very bullet-resistant bottle. That guy heard me shoot 78 bullets into a door right next to him and didn't react. That, you know, like, AI-wise, that's not encouraging. But again, it's an early access game. You have time to fix this. Right now, we're just talking about potential. Okay.
Coffee says Operation Raccoon City deserved to be canon.
It absolutely doesn't. It's a garbage. It's a garbage story about garbage characters. Just
Tell us how you
utter
really
trash. I would never do that on a stream. Kidding me?
Marissa,
It'll get real offensive real fast.
I totally think we just found HOGuru's, like, Chris
I
of the
see.
video game world.
No, you really haven't. Okay.
Oh no, that's the Marauder.
There you go. You got there eventually. Ah! Please die. Oh, he died. Whew, no! Someone's shooting at me, but he's off camera, so I don't know where he is. It would be great if I knew how to sprint. It says pace yourself or sprinting and become exhausted.
Oh, here you go.
You're the worst.
I'm just following.
Oh, you can only
instructions.
sprint if you're not aiming. Okay. Well, see, now I know that.
Yeah, a lot of people agree with Magneto. That's when Magneto's well written, that's the appeal of the character Magneto.
He's usually not wrong.
He's usually not wrong. He often takes it too far.
He fights prejudice. And we're but you see, the problem is, the prejudice he's fighting against is prejudice against people who can blow up the entire planet if they don't like that they're having a bad day. Which is someone, I'm not saying we should be prejudiced against, but it's definitely some people we should keep an eye on.
But yeah.
That's where the metaphor for of X-Men kind of falls apart, is that gay people can't blow up the world.
Yeah. But that's why in the comics he's often, reverts back to being one of the X-Men and being one of the good guys.
See, there's already tons of bodies everywhere. Just swap this out for a horror setting and you've got yourself one hell of a game. That is a lot of bodies, though. Yep. His comic book motivation makes a lot more sense there.
Oh, Thanos? Yeah.
Careful. Uh-oh. I did love the, when the writers and directors said that Thanos, literally was half of all life everywhere, not just not just intelligent life. Everyone's like, but that is completely different, like, completely opposite to his plan.
Yeah.
Because his plan was people were running out of food, which, as if. And all food is life, so you said you just destroyed half of the food along with half of the people. You absolute buffoon.
Which demonstrably wasn't true.
No, it was obviously not true. It
Yeah.
was just them not thinking things through.
Yeah.
So there you go. Okay. Let's be very careful. I feel like there's someone around here. Be great if I could get a mini-map pop up if I hit Tab or M. Oh, there it is. Oh, there I am. Uh-oh.
Which one's a good movie, Horror King? The original X-Men or Infinity War and Endgame?
Careful. Hello.
Why did Resident Evil get rid of the blue and yellow herbs? Coffee wants to know.
Because poison monsters are deeply unfair and people hate fighting them. And if you don't have poison monsters, you don't need blue herbs. And they found better ways to handle health increases. Like, they gave health increases to special items and playable characters like the Duke. Not playable. NPCs like the Duke. And so they didn't want you just finding them in the world anymore. That's why they got rid of the herbs. To simplify the health system in the games.
There's always helicopters in the sky in New York City. Is that true?
I don't know.
Huh. Oh, right. You don't notice things like that.
Yeah.
I have not been to New York City. HOGuru here has, but
I have.
not.
Didn't see any helicopters, but it's not like I was looking. I've been there a couple of times and don't remember any helicopters. But then again, why would I be paying attention to helicopters? I was in Central Park. Okay. Or the Bronx Zoo. Okay. Careful.
Of course you love New York City, Marissa. There's so many musicals.
That's where musicals live. Oh, he's dead. He was dead the whole time I was shooting. Huh.
Oh, I saw the first X-Men in the theater. I saw the first X-Men movie in the theater on a preview pass.
So be
through
careful.
The comic book shop I worked at. It was fabulous. Everyone was so excited. It was actually a really good experience. I have fond memories of that movie, but in retrospect, I'm not as big a fan of that movie. Like, I loved the experience in the theater, and it was nice finally to have, you know, a half-decent X-Men movie
Okay.
finally, and, you know, Hugh Jackman is fantastic, let's be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Some great casting there. So is, what's his name?
Ian McKellen.
Well, obviously Ian McKellen, Patrick Stewart. I was thinking of Cyclops.
Oh, yes. James
James
Marsden.
Marsden. I always
No!
confuse him and James Marsters. He's fabulous
Oh,
as
nice.
Cyclops.
He is a great Cyclops. No one would ever disagree with that assessment. Good, Phoenix. I hope you enjoy the Saw chapter. Which Saw villain is supposed to be the Saw villain in the Saw chapter, if I may ask?
Sorry, everyone.
I
have
forgive you.
allergies. Many, many allergies.
Okay, here we go. Alright. See if I can get him this time. I'm just saying, it would make the most sense if you were playing as Costas Mandylor Saw. Because that doesn't seem like the kind of thing John Kramer Saw was going to get up to. Or I don't know, maybe it's one of the Saws from the subsequent movies. Although I guess the Saw chapter came out after Jigsaw, but before Spiral, so... There we go.
What's your least favorite Resident Evil game besides Operation Raccoon City?
Gun Survivor? Or the first Resident Evil... What's the one on the boat? Revelations. Just garbage gameplay in Revelations. Cannot say that enough. The raid mode in Revelations was good, though, and in it, too, it's even better. Careful.
And apparently Marissa's a fan of Saw movies.
They are very entertainingly silly. Just some deeply silly movies. About a crazy murderer who really didn't think through his motivation at all. But his motivation isn't really important. He's just a crazy murderer, after all. To use the old vernacular, he doesn't have a reason. He's crazy. Nope, nobody down there. I feel like this coffee table probably wouldn't obscure my vision of the whole area. But maybe I'm just being simplistic. Thing I'm liking most about this game so far, the fact that your machine gun will keep you walking through walls. Like you can't hold your gun sideways while you're walking through a door. No? Okay. Yeah, that seems like the kind of thing you would only do if you were really depressed. Watching all the Saw movies back to back.
Yeah.
Kind of a bleak franchise with a very, very dumb worldview.
Although you're talking to someone who is not a fan, so...
There you go. Well, as someone who's seen almost all the Saw movies, I never saw Jigsaw. Didn't see the point. Ah, hello. What have we here? Everyone be quiet. Wabbit season.
Nice reference.
Thank you. So rather hilariously, I can see his footprints. Even though his footprints being made. Even though I can't see that in the fog of war. Because it's counted as an environmental change. And the developer hasn't programmed in keeping environmental changes secret until you've defog of warred them. Now, obviously, that's a tough thing to do, so that's not a complaint. Just an observation.
Oh, see, Marissa's telling you not... I'm assuming
Oh,
that means
Amanda's the killer.
shouldn't bother watching Jigsaw then if it sucks that bad.
Amanda Young. Weird. Huh. No, I didn't scan through all the killers. Amanda Young. That's a weird choice. It really should have been the Costas Mandylor character. Detective... Oh. The hell was his name? Hoffman. Should have been Detective Hoffman. Amanda Young doesn't really make sense. She was never the one running around clubbing people for the most part. It was mostly Hoffman doing all of that. Well, first it was John Kramer, then it was Hoffman, and Hoffman and Amanda hated each other, and blah, 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 blah. Alright.
Hey, have you forgotten the plushie cam again?
No, I haven't.
Oh.
I'm kind of busy looking for people to murder, which is proving to be weirdly difficult. Maybe put in a ping your enemies option, because I've walked around this place a few times, and there's supposed to be like 8 guys. But, no sign of it. Anyway, I've been the Hidden Object Guru. Thanks for coming on this journey with me. If you had a good time and you'd like to see more, there's buttons for that coming up. Questions, suggestions, related whatnots, go in the comment section below the video. I'm doing that military thing where they spin their rifles around. No? See? Doing the rifle performance thing. No? Okay. I know you're being sarcastic, but you're wonderful anyway.
You're welcome.
There's a button coming up to help you see more. I'll see you back here for more new and upcoming games. But until then, I'm going to say that's right. Oh, and developer, yeah. Promising stuff. I look forward to seeing where you take it next. Until then, I'm going to say that's right. Au revoir.
Au revoir.
All right.
What's it called, Ottoman?
What did Ottoman?
Spain, Terrified.
No. I have not seen Terrified.
Wow.
No, Del Toro is the director who wants to remake it in English. Yeah.
That makes sense. Sorry, I was looking over his shoulder and didn't see the punctuation there. Terrified. So there you go. You might have to check that one out.
Ow. Ow. Well, I would never watch a dub, but I will remember the name of that movie.
Well, I'm sure you can find one with subtitles.
I didn't say I couldn't. I just said I would never watch a dub. All right, everybody, get in your plushie cam guesses. Now.
I did see your last few comments about the Saw movies, Horror King. It's cool that you got to see the majority of them in theaters. I'm assuming
Nice.
the majority of them. I actually don't know how many Saw movies there are, because I have just no interest. No offense to everybody that's enjoying them.
So here are the rules. There's a plushie. There's a plushie on the plushie cam. Everybody gets one guess. If the person gets it right, I'll send you a list with games on it.
Games!
But they're mostly on Steam. There's also some PS4 games, mostly on Steam. You pick a game, I'll send you the code. If you win, everybody gets one guess. If two people guess the same thing, only the first on my timeline counts. If you guess a category, I'll let you have a second guess if you're right. For example, it's Garfield and you say cat. I'll say it is a cat. Would you like to refine that? And of course, the big one, it's never going to be the same plushie as yesterday, or in this case, 2 days ago. Because we did not have a plushie yesterday, because you were...
I was here yesterday.
Oh, no, wait, we did have a plushie yesterday. What am I saying? Who was the plushie yesterday? Oh, it was Professor.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Odamon.
Oh, yeah. Then you can totally...
Yeah, there's 9 Saw movies, Marissa. Saw 1 through 7. Well, 1 through Final Chapter, and then Jigsaw, and then Spiral.
We go to Roxanne. Roxanne!
Yep. Yeah. Spiral was the first good Saw movie since the first one. But that's only because, and I can't stress this enough, only... cool, Phoenix. Let's talk about that later. Because, you know, for the first time ever, Jigsaw had a point. In every other film, Jigsaw's just been kind of an idiot who loves to murder and has really elaborate, like, justifications for why he's doing what he's doing, but really he just loves murder. Whereas the guy in Spiral actually had a point for the first time, literally ever. Like, yep, no, cops are bad, you're right. Hidden Object Guru here with Happen Lance. It's a very funny name. What? It's one of those getting over it games, style games, only this time you have a lance. See? Oh, I can also jump, nice. So it's basically a pole vaulting, but with a lance thing. See?
Okay.
The developer was nice enough to send us a copy of this, so now we're going to try it out. Jump while
hilarious.
vaulting to get extra height.
Also, I'm enjoying the title. It's very punny.
Oh yeah, it's a fantastic title.
It's a fantastic title.
No notes on that title. Huh.
Oh, so it's his favorite and you haven't seen it, Horror King. Wow.
Shocking.
Hello, Chaos.
Ah, I see. Oh, that's a problem. I don't understand what I'm doing wrong here. Okay, so it says jump while vaulting to get extra height, but nothing's happening if I jump while vaulting. See?
Maybe you're hitting the wrong button.
Oh, I'm hitting the jump button. So you have to have your feet on the ground to jump. Okay.
So maybe, like, jump. There you go.
No, I miss
No?
the ground if I jump. See?
Well, I don't know.
Come on! Yes!
You got it!
Yeah, just had to get the tip of the spear. You're kidding me. Okay, not a problem. Alright, so. I have a plan. Yes!
Yay!
Oh, I can't believe that worked.
Oh.
Do I have thumbstick controls? No. Okay, thumbsticks would have been nice. It is another getting over it game, Phoenix. We're here. Take close to the ledge for the most leverage. Oh, yeah. That totally worked. Oh, that was dangerous. Okay. We made it to our first checkpoint. That's right, the game has checkpoints, unlike traditional getting over it style games, where you can make one mistake at the end of the game and end up back at the start of the game. Seriously, that's happened. I've never made it to the end of a game, that said, but I've made it like an hour up a mountain in one of these style games, and then fallen all the way back down to the beginning. Apparently the stream briefly died. Don't know why. I was sure to close everything down. Sorry about that, everybody.
For me.
Oh, it's fine for her. That's good. Uh-oh.
Oh.
How do I destroy things? Oh, I spear them with my spear!
It
Sorry,
is
everybody.
lagging, though.
It's lagging?
Yeah.
There's literally no simpler game I could be playing than this. Of Of course I have tips. What part are you having trouble in? First off, if you don't want to be scared, don't play in VR. That's the scary version of it. The other version is intense, but not scary.
Horror King suggesting Chaos picks Vicky for the plushie can.
Ooh. It's true, Vicky hasn't been on in a while. I wonder if she's on tonight. Can't wait to find out. You see, Lady picks the plushies most nights, so I have no idea what she picked, other than if I look over.
I never know.
Which I,
They have to speak to me.
See, there you go. Am I supposed to build a tower of blocks? Okay, this is bad. Yeah, it's the reason to buy a PSVR. Oh, spoiler alert! There's a non-zero chance they're going to announce PSVR 2 on the 19th. So everybody to get ready to be really happy.
Why?
Because it's PSVR 2.
Oh, what improvements would they make? Like
Higher resolution, and it'll work natively with the PS5 instead of having these ridiculous workarounds. It's going to... Supposedly, they're working on, those thing-based tracking instead of the light bar-based tracking. So it will be much better as well.
Oh, so it'll be like the other one with
just
the
like the
laser
other
thingies?
one, yes.
So
Does that mean we have to put up
another set
of those?
laser thingies across our room?
To be fair, no one has ever noticed the laser thingies that are
Yes,
there.
they have. Do you know how many people have been over here that I've had to explain what those are? You just don't remember anybody doing that because we haven't had anybody in our place for over a freaking year.
Strong point. But my point, it's VR, so who cares, I think is uncontested.
Oh, Marissa doesn't want to buy another headset. This is bad news. Yeah, they are not cheap.
They're not, but it's worth it because it's VR.
Would you trade in your previous VR headset?
Of course I would.
Okay.
Why would I need it if I had the new one?
Well, I was like...
More importantly, though, theorizing is going on in the... hopeful theorizing is going on in the Until Dawn... whoa, this is bad. Supermassive Games community, that this is why they went ahead and... You see, the minute they knew they were gonna... The minute they copyrighted a title and a logo, they knew it was going to become public information because the trademark office has to make stuff public information. Meaning, they knew that Switchback was going to come out last week the minute they copyrighted it, because they know that that's exactly what happened with The Devil in Me, right? Meaning, and I know this sounds a bit crazy, it's possible that they finally went and did the copyright for Switchback because they knew the game was going to be announced soon. And this has led people to theorize that the PSVR 2 is going to be announced, and the launch title for it will be the new Supermassive Games branded rail shooter Switchback. Now, can I prove any of this? No. This is just what the theorizing has been doing.
Ottoman, not a fan of the VR.
What?
It's alright, Ottoman. I'm also not a fan.
You're both crazy. VR is the perfect way to play video games. I play almost everything in VR. And
He does.
I do.
It's really freaky.
Yeah. I'll just be sitting on the couch, we'll be watching a show, and I'll have a VR helmet on playing a PS5 game.
Yeah.
Because it's better than having a giant television. Like, whether or not the game is in VR, playing it in VR is better. And there are very few games that wouldn't be improved by being in VR. For example, this. Imagine you could see all of the different layers of the background. Boom. Better game. Alright, so. Okay, well this isn't happening.
See, I liked some VR when it first launched, but it's just not my thing to play video games with a helmet on.
That's true. Some people just don't find the helmets comfortable, and that is a real issue.
HOGuru here found,
Nice chaos.
a game I would be addicted to. What the hell is that one called? The stocking game.
That's Supermassive's Tumble VR.
Oh, is that Supermassive?
Of course it's them.
Yeah.
They're the best at VR.
So, Tumble VR, fell in love with it, played it to the point where I got motion sickness from the VR and have not been back
Like
to VR.
real bad
Like,
motion sickness.
Horrifying motion sickness.
She was willing to try the Batman game because it was about Batman, and she's like, nope, I'm going to throw up, and fled.
Yup. I was like, I'm cool with being immersed in a world that's Batman. No, I'm not.
No, they're amazing at
I
VR.
don't get.
Like, they're so amazing at VR that I will literally be, like, upset if Switchback doesn't wind up being the new Rush of Blood.
I don't really get motion sickness.
No?
Like, I have been on a lot of boats in my day.
Yes!
And I do not get
Oh my
motion
god!
sickness. But yeah.
Oh, good. Another block in my way. Jerk. Seriously? Is this happening?
That's what you do with it.
Yep. Whew. That was a thing. No one saw your pun, sadly.
Plushie Cam, Marissa was here this time. No, I did not see your pun. I'm very sorry about that. Ouch, 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 ouch.
I don't understand how I'm supposed to move. Oh, wait. I think I know. I've been supposed to dig this in and pry it up? No? Well, I couldn't get that other one through here. That's what I want the most, Marissa. The thing I want more than anything else is for them to make the original version of Until Dawn when it was a move game and put it in VR. Like the original script, the original performances, the original version of the game where there actually was a killer in a coat murdering people at a cabin in the woods in the dead of winter. Like, that's what I want. No Wendigos, no April Fool's Day type stuff. Just a murderer in a house. This is very weird. Killing people in the winter in VR.
Okay, so I've only seen three guesses for the plushie cam. Marissa, Horror King, and Chaos. That's all I've seen so far. If anybody else wants to get a guess in, now's the time.
Come on. Alright, dear developer, you could have, given me a clue about how I'm supposed to deal with this thing? Is there a control diagram? It says Spear of Density. Oh my god. Oh.
That's amazing.
Damn. See, look, I hit it and it moves
Wesley's
a little.
Going for Bowser.
Okay, Wesley. Somebody with a rainbow.
Oh, maybe Raina?
Rainbow! The Cutapillar. No. She's just telling you where the plushie cam is. You have to, guess an actual plushie. Raina is our standard hangs out there plushie to let you know about the plushie cam. Is that going to be swapped to Jeremy Gruffle soon? There's a non-zero chance. And that will upset Raina, but Raina gets all the cuddles she can handle. Like when I'm working, Raina's literally right here next to me all the time. Mm-hmm. So, Jeremy doesn't get the kind of hugs Raina gets, so I think a little attention would be good for him.
Yes, exactly, Phoenix.
Yeah.
Message him later to set all this stuff up.
Boom. Oh my god. Cool, Phoenix. Yes, I would like to see more of the bonus characters.
Yeah, okay, someone else was telling him that, I think it was Phoenix, that he's...
There's a non-zero chance I have too many friends, and there's a maximum number of friends, because I don't think my friend request thing is turned off. But I can't say for sure.
You're just going to have to choose who to delete.
Alright, I'm gonna... Well, there's a lot of spam bots on there, so it won't be hard.
Are we ready to do our reveal?
Well, I think I'm gonna wrap up this game, because while... I gotta say, I've had better experience with this than a lot of, maybe all? What was the one where you didn't have any limbs and you had to
Oh, I hated that.
She hated looking at it, but I did pretty okay at the one where you don't have limbs.
Seemed to have fun gameplay. It just was gross.
It was gross as hell, yeah. That might be the only one of these that I've been more, accustomed to immediately than this one. Like that one where you had to poop to create a tower that was one of these.
Jesus, that was horrifying.
Yeah, that one was not okay. And it was almost impossible to play. But that's by design. This, you want me to do something with this rock, and I have no idea what you want me to do, because you don't... Ah! I just died. You can click the middle button anytime you want to automatically die if you get stuck. which is something I would have liked to know before I hit the middle button.
Yeah.
I don't really like that. So seriously, like, you didn't tell me how to deal with the stone, and that's why I'm quitting your game. That said, you know what? As far as getting over it style games, it's pretty good. Like, the lance is a nice innovation. I would have liked to have gotten to a part in the game where I actually, like, used the lance to kill an orc or something. But just for what I saw today,
It's
pretty
still
impressive.
a demo too, right?
No, this is, I mean, it's in, yes, it's still a demo. It's not out yet. They got plenty of time to fix this. It's just, if it's a demo, then the whole point of the demo is to get people to play your game and find out about your game. So as a rule, you want it to be, you know, what do I tell everyone all the time about the early access stuff?
Yeah.
Don't put out early access until you have a tutorial for people to learn how to play your game. All right, so I've been the Hidden Object Guru. Thanks for coming on this journey with me. If you had a good time and you'd like to see more, there's buttons for that coming up. Questions, suggestions, related whatnots, go in the comment section below the video. I'll see you back here for more new and upcoming games, but until then, I'll say that's right. Au revoir. You were saying, madam.
Mike, we get the joke. Everyone got the joke. It's funny. It's not funny, but whatever. I'm sure some people found it slightly amusing the first time.
It's possible.
But
I don't...
Please stop saying the same thing over and over again. Your comments will be deleted.
There you go. See, Mike? Lesson learned. All right, everybody. Is everyone gotten their guesses in?
I think so.
All right, well, I'll call that a yes.
I mean, at this point, you know.
What?
Go for it.
It's true.
Reveal.
Time for the big reveal. Da-da-da-da-da-da. It was Bowser. Wesley won.
Wesley!
Do you have a PC yet, Wesley?
Oh, no. Seriously? I think you said you had a few PS games.
I did.
Did you give them all away?
No. I said, does he have a PC?
Yeah.
If not, I'll see if you got a... Do you have a PS4 or 5? All right, next up we have Kerr.
So, Wesley, direct message him either on Discord or Twitter to get your prize.
Woo, prizes!
Or get a list of the things you get to choose from to get your prize.
I'm surprised too, Marissa. So, we've got this, what do you call it? Game called Kerr. This is the game that got sent to me out of the blue by the Quantum Astrophysicist Guild. I didn't know it existed. I didn't ask for it. But they're like, well, you covered Space Otter Charlie and Cozy Grove, so have this too. And I'm like, I'm not going to say no to that. Let's see if it works. Okay. Yeah, that looks fine to me.
Is it weird that I'm like, oh, it's a new game by those developers? Well, I must pay attention. Put down book immediately.
Okay.
Spicy? I'm enjoying the classification of spicy.
Oh, yeah. Kerr. Fun fact. All right, I'll start. Hidden Object Guru here with hot new game Kerr, the Quantum Astrophysicists Guild, publishers of such delightful games as Cozy Grove and Space Otter Charlie, were kind enough to send us this. So we're going to check it out.
I'm highly recommended as someone who can handle delicate situations that require
Fun fact, the name Kerr
discretion.
is the House of Dust.
I kill things to solve problems and
Aw.
don't tell anyone as long as I get paid.
The House of Dust featured
Well, this is
in
an extra delicate
ancient...
situation on another planet.
Interplanetary travel?
Oh, God.
Will triple your normal
This is
fee.
so embarrassing.
Whoa!
Akkadian
Now you're speaking
mythology
the same
and Babylonian
language. When do I
mythology.
sign up?
We'll need you to sign
this is cute.
contract and a non-disclosure agreement.
Of course, it's called House of Ashes in the game of the same title.
What's this
But
bit
the
about
actual
all
translation is
the
House of
rules?
Dust.
Corporate property?
Oh, no.
Welcome to the Augmented Intelligence Corporation.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wow, that's creepy.
That's a very creepy smile.
Yeah, good job.
Yes, I would like to play the tutorial. What am I, crazy? Ooh. Oh my god, it's
So-
an old-timey shooter!
The game developers for this and Space Otter Charlie...
Publisher.
The game publishers, they're called...
Quantum Astrophysicist Guild.
That's-
Guild.
That's an amazing...
Oh yeah, everybody loves that title.
Oh,
I have a dash.
game publisher title. Like, I just
Oh,
want to
absolutely.
congratulate them on their name. That's fabulous.
I don't know if Lady Guru has time, but I would obviously be there to help. Chaos. Crouch while moving to crouch slide. Okay. I'll try that.
If I can,
Nice.
if I have the time, Chaos, yes. But if I'm busy, no.
Yeah, she has issues with busyness.
Stupid busy.
My gun is called the pistol. I love that. Flares guide your path, approach the ladder, and use W to climb. Oh, good. Climbing stuff in the Quake engine. It's always a disaster. E to interact with objects. Nice.
Not a fan of the Among Us plushies anymore, or did your dog just fall in love with them?
Either way, that's good news.
Wesley won the plushie cam, Horror King.
Woo! All right, congratulations, employee nonsense
Wesley
number.
seems to have guessed and then left.
Yeah,
so-
weird for him.
Someone,
If he doesn't contact me about the win,
someone
that's
tell
on
him
him.
he won if you see him before we.
What?
What? No greeting party?
Old-timey Quake 2 style cut. Well, Quake 1 style cutscenes. This is amazing.
Aye, aye, Captain.
I do adore you, retro presentation. Oh no!
I'm okay. Something soft broke my fall.
What was it? There any subtitles? Because I would love some subtitles. They called captions here. Ah, nice. Thanks, Marissa. I appreciate that.
Yep.
Ah!
What the hell?
Skull spider.
Freaky shit is this?
Specifics of the research are needed.
Ew.
Which you don't. Remember, you signed an NDA.
Well, that's comforting.
See? This game is proving my point that every game, if it isn't about anti-capitalism, it doesn't deserve to exist. This is a game about a giant evil corporation who built skull spiders on a planet, and those skull spiders just killed everybody. And now it's my job here to go and destroy all the skull spiders, or whatever, to cover up what the corporation did. I think the message is pretty clear.
As long as they don't start being able to replicate themselves.
Yeah, you gotta watch out for those skull spiders that can replicate themselves. I'm a little concerned that the term red key acquired is still on the screen. Feel like that should have faded away by now.
Yeah, that's
Probably a glitch.
probably a glitch.
Oh, it's Marcia. I'm almost out of bullets, is that... Oh, thank God. Dual pistols! It went away once I got a new gun, so that's good. It says Akimbo Pisties. That's pretty funny,
If I
honestly.
did Horror King, I don't remember it. Something about if you're right, at least Marissa's here at this time? No, that was way earlier.
Strength augmented.
Oh, totes.
Sorry, my brain is very tired tonight.
Haha, too late.
What? Oh, that's so cute. We can do physics kicking of crates.
Kind of awesome.
That's gonna be good. Oh, and that's where they hide energy. Nice. Hold and release for flying kick? Okay, that made me very happy. Can I charge it up while running around and shooting? I can. Oh, the boots use energy, and that's what I've been collecting energy for. Okay. I can kick down doors, everyone. We are, as the kids say, living the dream. Boot the ground and jump up the sign to do a boot jump. This is a reference to the rocket jump. Wait. No? There we
you
go.
go.
The rocket jump of Quake fame. Parkour boot? What? I can triangle jump!
Chaos wants to know if it's okay for them to send the channel link to everyone. If you mention the YouTube chat, I think YouTube automatically edits that out, doesn't it?
It does, but we
Yeah.
can allow it if you'd like.
Sometimes they don't even allow it. Try it if you
Yeah.
want.
You're right. It might cause a problem. Ah, what the hell was that thing?
I may have noticed it, but I've since forgotten it.
Woo!
I do apologize. It's not you. It's just that my brain is very tired.
But yeah, be sure to, mostly you should be self-promoting on the Discord. We
Yeah.
even have a self-promotion section
Self-promotion
specifically for that.
section.
We always want to encourage people to get their content out there. That's right. I said content. I'm not proud of myself.
Unabridged religiously puts links to his articles and stuff.
Exactly.
Up there.
This is my point.
That's great.
What is that? A disc? Ah.
Today, 2 of the bots began mimicking the lab attendants on their own. Unfortunate that one of the lab attendants lost.
Ooh.
Life. But, oh well, that's the cost of, progress.
Adorable. I saw an exploding barrel, so I immediately shot the exploding barrel. I'm not a complicated man. If you show me an exploding barrel in a video game, there's a very good chance I'm going to shoot it. Like, cartoonishly good. I got a grenade launcher. That did nothing. Alright, well, lesson learned. Where the hell am I now? Oh, it's a shotgun, even though it's called a quote-unquote bouncing Betty. It's not a grenade launcher at all, but rather a shotgun. Why has that guy got a giant hammer? How is that an efficient weapon to use in this situation?
Hey! Friendly fire! Friendly
Ow!
fire!
Looks like there's a small malfunction with some of your security drones. But that's what you're hired to deal with. So deal.
Oh my god.
Nice to know I'm appreciated.
She's in a world of trouble out here. Seriously, Odamon? Wow. You know, I just gave a surprisingly not positive review to the new Dynasty Warriors game, sorry, Samurai Warriors game, because it was pro Obu Nobunaga. So I understand where those game makers are coming from. And it sounds like I should check out this 96 game.
Not that he agrees with their views on that game, for, obvious reasons.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm desperate to check it out.
There's a legendary drinking hidden object night that never made it to the channel. And
We
that
talked too
was-
much about a certain president.
Well, we decided to do a drinking hidden object game on election night. The night
2016.
he who shall not be named was elected.
Oh no, alarm
Because
activated.
we didn't want to watch the results, and still found out the results early. And we never posted that video because it was bad. We got real drunk real fast. I think there was
Oh,
a
yeah.
point that night that I was like, F it, I'm not waiting to complete a puzzle to drink, and just started doing shots.
Oh yeah. It was bad.
Oh.
Remember, everybody, every game is political, you just don't notice it in games when you agree with the politics. There's no such thing as a non-political game. And being pro Oda Nobunaga is a position I will not allow for.
Awesome, Chaos. Thanks for posting in the Discord.
I just want to say that, like, people don't understand the problem with, if people don't understand the problem with making Nobunaga essentially a heroic figure in a game, imagine if in 500 years people are playing whatever that video game is about how great Mussolini was. That's the equivalent. He was a bad guy. Dog Airport game! Political as hell! Are you forgetting about David Boney?
Yeah, David Boney was the best.
Are you forgetting about the fact that it begins with all humans being destroyed and dogs creating a classless, moneyless society where everything is free and people just get to follow their passions? It is literally like Star Trek Future Utopia, the game, but people don't think about it as much because,
Dogs.
it's about dog airports. Why are there only airports? Good question. Yeah. No, Dog Airport game is an intensely... Alarm shut off, finally. Oh, there's 3 of them. Are intensely
It's
political
like
games.
that post I keep saying where people keep complaining that they're making Marvel...
Political?
Political and I'm like, have you never read a comic book?
Like, literally, their most, well-known character, Spider-Man... Okay, he's not very political. But their second most well-known character, Captain America, was invented to be anti-fascist. because the creators of it were concerned that the U.S. government was insufficiently anti-fascist. Which, spoiler alert, they were. Yeah, so yes.
All comic book, like it just there's so much out there in comic books that was.
Literally, so the first Superman comic ever,
Yeah.
right? Like the first Superman comics ever. Well, he beats up a wife abuser in the first one. So
Yeah.
there you go. But then he like takes on, and this one is less great, but it's still there. He then decides to attack the military-industrial complex for trying to trick America to getting into a war just to benefit themselves financially. That's like the second thing Superman ever did. The problem is that
It's
war
1938.
is World War II,
Yeah.
and they really should have been in that war.
Yeah.
But Superman came around on that fast enough. But just the fact that he was fighting against the military-industrial complex because of their war profiteering is kind of fantastic. It was a direct attack on the Daddy Warbucks character. No!
We did. We watched it, what, yesterday? The
Yeah, a
first
lot
one?
of fun.
I really enjoyed it. It has the same problem I've always had, and that is always been my problem even with the What If comic books. They never spent enough time in those worlds. Like, I want 3 episodes about that world. What happened with Steve Rogers of that world afterwards? You know, what does Peggy go on to do? Like, it's all stuff I'd like to see.
My issue with it, and this is my only real issue with all What Ifs, is the way they're always determined to reinforce the status quo.
Yeah.
So, at the end of every What If, they're like, no matter who wound up being Captain America, everything would have gone the same. And I'm like, couldn't they have just won the war and Peggy stayed in the past? Why did it have to be exactly the same at the end?
Yeah.
And that's that was always my reaction when reading What Ifs back in the day, the way they always wanted to work it back around. And this is classic 80s What If I'm talking about.
Yeah.
They always at the end want to be like, it doesn't matter, who wound up being Spider-Man, because everything turned out exactly the same. Well, that's not inventive. Really good storytelling, though. Beautiful animation.
Yeah.
I'm glad they got 99% of the voice cast
like
back.
Modern version of like a Fleischman cartoon was great.
Yeah,
Yeah,
with the big,
it was good. Was the
thick
lip-
borders.
Was the lip syncing off?
Lip syncing was off.
Oh, okay. I did not notice it, but my hearing is like totally shot this time of year, so I mostly just read the subtitles. when
Also,
watching
and I
it.
can't stress this enough, like, I feel like Neil McDonough forgot how to do his Dum Dum Dugan voice.
Well, he's someone. I think he's one of those actors who legendarily is just horrible at voice acting. He
Okay.
has to live in that role to do it.
Okay.
Because I think they tried to bring him back for something for Star Trek, and he was god awful.
I gotcha.
I think he's one of those guys. Like, what's his name? From Game of Thrones and X-Men.
Oh, yes, Peter Dinklage.
Peter Dinklage and how
Famously the worst
legendarily
voice
bad
actor in the world.
a voice actor, he is.
Yeah. Is this the third
Yes,
button?
you were
No.
right, Wesley. So we had a whole conversation where you were right. No, you did. You said Bowser.
And we said you won.
Yeah, you won. I don't think Wesley was here for us announcing it.
Ah,
So
okay.
direct message HOGuru here on Twitter or Discord.
And we'll
and
get you
he'll
that prize.
Send you a list of Steam games.
Ah.
Or if you don't have Steam, there's PS4, PS5.
There's a couple of PS4 games, yeah.
Yeah.
All PS4 games work on PS5,
Oh, okay,
so you just have to
PS4.
say PS4.
Okay. So there is that option, Wesley.
Ooh.
Can't do either of those. No.
Do you have a Switch?
A Nintendo Switch.
Habt du ein Nintendo Switch? That means do you have a Nintendo Switch, but in like a diseased nonsense language.
Speaking of people not being able to hear, I had this sweet little lady in my store today who,
All right, no
sure
game for you then, Wesley. Moral victory. Wesley gets a moral victory, everybody. Some call moral victories the best kind of victories.
Oh
I
my
understand.
God. Although the GameCube is kind of indestructible.
It's a bonkers good console.
It's such an amazing console.
So well made.
Oh, and so many good games.
Love those micro discs too. They were so cute.
Yes. The best
Ah.
Mario Party is on the GameCube.
That's true. I did not Horror King. I haven't really been on Discord today. except to remind Phoenix that patriotism is a trap that the powerful use to keep you from thinking for yourself.
Oh, I missed that.
It was right before the stream.
Oh, okay. Ouch.
Damn, Marissa. Come on. Okay. Why can't I make this jump? Oh, I see.
Yeah, I liked the one.
All right, I'm
episode.
giving up.
I just see DC did like what they called Elseworlds tales that were similar, but they always did like a longer issue
Rifle
for them
ammo.
back in the day. So it was like an annual, a quarterly book.
48 pages usually.
Yeah, you usually got like a good.
And they wouldn't
story.
have ads.
Yeah.
So it would actually be 48 pages.
They were like, so you get longer. Sometimes they do it in like a few issues. They just do.
Yeah,
like
they
a
did
few
miniseries.
issues, yeah. A few miniseries where you'd actually get to explore that world a little more,
Yeah.
which I always find interesting.
Oh, I see. Ah, gotcha, Marissa. Yes, we should stop any political stuff in the Discord. I don't want people to feel not chilled out. And I'm such a disturbing left-wing monster that I would scare people off.
Or a traffic.
Property is theft, everybody!
You're in a mood.
I'm just sorry. Like, property is theft. Wanted to remind everybody.
Is that what you're gonna say to me next time you try to steal a French fry from my plate?
100%. Just going to
Like,
remind you
I'm
that property is
stealing your
theft.
chips. And I'll be like, son of a bitch, those are mine. You're gonna be like, property is theft. And I'll be like, you communist bastard.
I am, yeah. But yes, Marissa. My extremist left-wing takes don't make anyone happy, so feel free to delete all political content. They can
I
save that
enjoyed your
for the stream.
rules. They were well written.
Woo! So it's locked until I close down all of the buttons. I thought I had closed down all the buttons. But for a room with only 6 buildings in it, it's weirdly hard to find my way around it. So, no button down here, correct? Okay, that's not helpful, but I assume you said correct. Alright, second building. See how that's not helpful? Whoa, I thought I heard a monster there. I've just been in there. No button here.
That is very true, Wesley. Very, very, very true.
Yep. It's famously true. Oh, thank God.
Nice.
Whew. That's great, Marissa.
Oh my God, can we do a Cougar Town thing in the rules?
I doubt it.
And be like, bird is now spelled bird.
Aww. Ah!
Change approved.
You are adorable right now.
Just decide on new Adorbs is what you say when you mean super cute.
That's true. That is what you say when you mean super cute. Tiny Tim is not messing around. Ow, but I kicked him in the
like a
face.
subsection of the rules explaining all our lingo.
Also a good idea. Sadly, no horror
Statues have
king.
a red eye and a green eye.
That's true. Some statues do have a red eye and a green eye. No, Horror King. That's just what right people say because they're not on the wrong side of everything. So the right tends to just create new realities because the world we live in is, to quote Stephen Colbert, reality has a famous left-wing bias. So they just try to create their own reality and pretend things aren't happening. To be right-wing is to live in a delusional, altered state. I was doing a Wise Guy podcast today, and as a consequence, we got to talk about Thomas Malthus a lot, and Malthusianism. And as a result, like, we got into the fact that, like, it's all just based on nonsense.
Malthusianism?
Yeah. The idea that, what do you call it, the natural state of humanity is constant conflict because there's never enough food to go around.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, real nut job. A fun fact, Thomas Malthus, the inspiration, so every bit of Ebenezer Scrooge's worldview is a direct quote of stuff Thomas Malthus said. All of it.
It's not like anything actually lives.
Ooh. That's Tim, who became Tiny Tim, the giant monster man. Apparently, yeah, all of the people who work here are being transformed into monstros.
Ooh.
God. I used to love games like this back in the 90s, so I'm glad this is playing.
Do we have any? Do you have any tips for Chaos about just creating their own Discord channel?
I don't. I mean, I barely created mine.
People kept asking for one.
People kept asking for one, so I did it, and then mostly other people did it for me, I'm sad
Where to next?
to say.
Abnormal activity.
Ooh. Upgrade system.
Invite commentary and participation.
That's the best way.
Stand by.
This could be really good.
Bloodlust.
Combat boot upgrade authorized.
Feasts on blood. Enemies drop health on death. Nice.
Ooh, and it's not even my birthday.
Okay. Invulnerability granted during dashes. That's cool. Yep, there we go. It's a pickup magnet. So you don't actually have to walk over things. They'll just, automatically get picked up. It's nice that they remind you which things you can destroy with a kick. Because I would not remember to use kicks on things.
See you later, Chaos.
Boom. Really, the server only exists to tell people when my streams are going live, and everything else is just the community deciding how they want to do it for themselves. And I try to be as hands-off as possible. Because I'm lazy? Sure. But also because I don't want to step on anyone's interests. Oh, you can destroy a shield with a kick.
Yeah,
That's great.
Marissa, again, he put zero research into this. Did you know there were bots that
Yes.
you could use? Okay, you did?
Think so.
I didn't.
What
Wait.
is Poppy? It says he does the official Discord for Poppy, and he says ban everybody all the time. And I'm like, what is a Poppy?
Ah.
Hey, buddy. Boom. What? I got an assault rifle! Finally!
Yeah.
Seriously, though, this game is very cute. Way to go, developers. You have totally captured
So,
the Quake experience. I just killed someone by kicking a door into them.
I initially just joined the Discord server when did the tornadoes?
Yep.
Around the time we had a tornado, because we lost all power, and HOGuru here was really concerned about letting everybody know that there was not going to be a stream. So I joined
Whoa.
this Lady Guru so you'd all know who I was to make the announcement that the stream was canceled.
It was a plan and a half, and it went off without a hitch.
Because he couldn't remember his Discord password, so he couldn't sign on to the Discord from my phone.
Exactly, without creating a new account. And so I said, well, instead of me creating a new account, why don't you just create a new account anyway? And that way you'll be on the Discord. And it all worked. Damn, that was quite a fall you took. And now you're dead.
So
No, I've never heard of Poppy. What is a Poppy?
it's a flower
You're the worst.
grew on the Flanders field. You know that plant. We had to say it in school.
You're the worst.
You're welcome.
Okay, I'm almost dead. Job! Oh, okay. Yeah, I just haven't heard of her, I'm sorry. As you might have been able to tell by everything about me in this channel, I'm not really up on what's popular on the internet. For example, I play hidden object games here. If I were up at what was popular on the internet, that probably wouldn't be the case. Oh, I'm almost dead. Wish somebody would drop health. Turns out buying the make enemies drop health when they die perk would have been a good one. Oh well, que sera, sera.
The AI's gone crazy. We need backup. Lead engine. What? No. You betrayed us.
Oh, they got me. Anyway, I've been the Hidden Object Guru, and this game has been a delight. Seriously, this is just top-notch work, guys. Anyway, I've been the Hidden Object Guru. Thanks for coming on this journey with me. If you had a good time and you'd like to see more, there's buttons for that coming up. Questions, suggestions, related whatnots, go in the comment section below the video. We'll see you back here for more new and upcoming games, but until then, I'll say that's right. Au revoir. Well, yeah, I mean, it's possible that if I saw one of her videos, I'd be like, oh, her! But, you know, the name is not ringing a bell. Ah, delicious.
Yes, so I had no clue there were bots on Discord that you could use. No clue at all.
I know, it's crazy.
Now, if I had done even 5 minutes of research into Discord, I probably would have found that out. Since one of my jobs at my, actual day job is to train everybody else on new computer programs. Often ones I've never used before.
It always works out well for you.
Eh,
You know what you're doing vis-a-vis computers.
literally just research it for a few minutes and go, oh, okay.
Yeah. Most people don't know how to do basic research on Google, though.
Yep.
I thought we quit. Oh, I said no.
There are tutorials for almost everything on the internet.
Pretty much.
It's fascinating. Oh no. That's not good.
Addendum to the video. Here's me trying to leave the video.
The game.
Yes, but I'm doing it big. I was making it seem like I was trapped in the video.
I see.
It's okay.
It's a
You
really
stepped on
funny
it.
bit.
Thank you so
honestly,
much.
I'm sorry I stepped on it. 'Cause
She's
that was
such a
actually going to
monster,
be-
everybody.
You would have gotten like 1 million subscribers.
You see
just
what a
for that
monster
one
she
bit.
is? This is the kind of nonsense I have to deal with. Alright, there we go. I closed it down.
Yay! Wait. Yay!
You might be the worst.
Although that game seemed really fun.
It is fun. Because when the game, the frame rate is uncapped until you're actually playing the game, Otamon, then it gets capped to 60 frames per second. When I'm running around, it'll be at 60, but in menu it goes all the way up to 300, 400. I've seen games with like 1200 FPS in a menu.
What's
Check it
this?
out. They've announced, check back with me later this week, Phoenix. I'm kind of swamped the first half of the week, but maybe Saturday. Check it out. So, my beloved Lovecraft, Untold Stories,
Yeah.
they got a sequel coming out.
Woo!
And here's the crazy part. Well, okay, it's early access when it comes out, but, like, it's coming out the same day as House of Ashes.
Oh.
It's gonna get crushed. Oh my god, is it gonna get crushed.
Yeah.
Like, I love these guys, but what were they thinking? Well, they're thinking we want to have a game out for Halloween. And I get that. But, like, House of Ashes, man, that's what everybody's gonna be playing. And see, I get it. It's the Thursday before Halloween. But since House of Ashes is staked out that day, maybe come out the Friday. Maybe come out the Wednesday. Like, you got months to get there. Maybe Phoenix. I cannot commit to that. It depends on what my lady's up to. Might be on Saturday instead. Thanks, Horror King. Super helpful. As alls. Alls is the short form of always. I'm not saying I don't understand how video sizes are created, but that 14 minutes we spent with the Getting Over It staff game,
Yeah?
would you like to know how big that file was?
How big?
12 gigabytes.
That's...
1 gigabyte per minute, almost.
Yeah.
Yes. That's insane.
Yeah, maybe that's why you were lagging. 'cause
It's
it was
possible that's
actually
why it was
very
lagging.
fast.
Yeah. I did not know the 12 minutes comes out on Thursday. Neat. I will have to request a copy. Will they send me one? No man can say. Oh, your brother showed up for his pupper. I hope you don't miss that pupper too much. Luckily, you have the world's cutest pupper to keep you company. So, fingers crossed, that won't be a big issue for you. Play with who? Who are you trying to play with, Phoenix?
We can't handle the truth.
Oh. I'm very sorry to hear that, Marissa. That absolutely sucks. Tonight's headline: Missing people cases continue. Well, tomorrow, the big thing is, the theory about the PS5 and the Sony State of Play is that the theory is, because Sony has an announcement to make this week, it's going to be about that, but the announcement haven't, like, it's only 3 days away, so they should announce it tomorrow to give people at least 2 days to get hyped for it. And the fact that it hasn't been announced, wasn't announced today, makes it less likely. But that said, this would be like the first summer in years and years and years and years that Sony hasn't done a state of play in this general time period, so everyone's expecting it. And honestly, even if there's nothing about PS5 and perhaps a new Rush of Blood, I think people are going to be psyched just to see new God of War and Horizon footage. Oh, I see what you meant. I didn't understand that at all, Phoenix. Gotcha. I would imagine Horror King. Doing a double workout will absolutely trash your abs. I know, Phoenix. It's very frustrating. Alright, let's do this. Oh, hello. Pupper! Hey, buddy! Such a cutie. Would you like this book dial, Pupper? He does not want the book dial. Alright, I guess I gotta go find some sort of dog toy. What the hell? That's weird, alright. How do I get at those dog treats? Oh, I need a horsey emblem. Gotcha. It's clever. Okay, well, clever adjacent. What's that blueberry about? Or maybe it's another kind of berry, I can't tell. Okay, so that's where this goes, but I need the second half of it. Honestly, I would kind of appreciate just a back button instead of trying to figure out what part of... Oh, it's a gingerbread house. Yeah, I'm sure it's a cake house. I'm sure it's not a gingerbread house. Okay, here we go. Woo! Wait a minute. It says Sprinkles Treat. Is this dog named Sprinkles? Or are these treats named Sprinkles?
Either way, I'm a fan.
I hope that dog is named Sprinkles. I would be very sad to find out he has another name. See, gingerbread houses everywhere. I'm hiding. Here, I'll hide under this ladder. You can hide under a ladder, right?
They said you weren't accepting any
Toads
visitors,
can.
but this is important.
It's him again, the woodsman.
You must respect my rules like everyone else. Come back tomorrow during visiting hours.
Oh, I don't trust this Ice Queen Witch thing.
I understand, but I'm looking for someone. I just need to talk to one of the girls, just for a couple of minutes.
Simple, Horror King.
Enough.
Being neutral about politics doesn't get anything done, and being right-wing makes everything worse.
And I can't be neutral when
Sorry, I'll come back
there are
tomorrow.
political belief systems who would just as soon see myself and friends of mine lose their rights
Yeah.
Man took
Or
Rachel.
just all be killed.
or be
He's
exterminated.
visited
Yeah.
before. Even
And
talked
What
that
you gotta
is-
remember is, people question
Can't stay
progressivism.
neutral over that.
Like, being progressive, right? But if,
There must be
again,
something in her
conservatives
office to help us
always
figure out what's
lose.
going on.
So it's better to be on the right side of history. Remember, if conservatives had ever won, we'd all be living in caves. Back in caveman times, somebody was like, maybe we should build a teepee.
Let's get inside.
And then the conservatives were like, caves are fine. It's an offense to God to try and build a house that God made caves specifically for us to live in. It's an affront to God to build a house. But you know what? Somebody build a house. If the conservatives had won, we'd still be living in caves. It's as simple as that. Ooh, is this a hidden object scene?
Tell
You're
us
damn
anything.
right it is.
Bunny!
So,
Bunny! Bunny! Bunny!
Yep.
Bunny! Bunny!
Oh, look at
bunny,
all these bunnies!
Bunny! 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 Bunny!
Sorry to hear
bunny,
that, Phoenix.
Bunny! Bunny!
I see him. Something to remember, Horror King. You're too excited about these bunnies.
Bunny! Bunnies!
There he is. We need one more bunny.
Bunnies!
Search him down.
Searching for the bunny.
What you gotta remember, Horror King, is, so, you know that term, people who forget history are doomed to repeat it?
Bunny, 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 bunny.
You're familiar with that statement? That
Bunny.
it's like we should learn from the lessons of
Bunny.
past?
Is there one over there? Up, up, up. Up, up, up. Side, side, side.
Yep, you got him.
There we go.
So, learning from the lessons of the past is how we do well in the future. Well, there is one job that is the most left-wing job on Earth. Like, no matter where you go on Earth, the people who have this job are more likely to be left-wing than any other job on the planet.
Can you pop open the cassette play?
No, I already...
tape
Oh, maybe.
player?
Nope. And do you know what that job is, Horror King? The job is historian.
Oh,
Because
there's one-
historians look at history and they see all the damage, like, conservatives try to prevent the future from happening, and they do a lot of damage along the way. And so historians look at, you know, all the damage conservatives do trying to prevent the progress of history.
Oh, there's
Where?
there's down, 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 down,
Okay.
down, down, over that way, that
Thank you.
thing. Thank you.
They try to prevent the march of history, and they do huge amounts of damage trying to prevent it.
Phoenix, I hope you're okay.
Yeah. Oof, that's gotcha, Phoenix. You gotta be careful. Yeah,
And yes, I'm sorry. I know they were rabbits, but I like yelling bunny.
I know. But that's it, Horror King. The fact that, like, all historians are left-wing are really all you, is really, yes, finally, is really all you need to know about what political side of the political spectrum to be on. The people who know most about politics and the march of history hate conservatives. Well, then you should probably hate conservatives. But seriously, there was definitely a caveman who said it was an affront to God to build a house. I mean, at that point it would have been a hut or lean-to or yurt. Yurts are badass.
Yurts are badass. Why did we stop living in yurts? Oh, wait. Progress.
Air conditioning.
I don't know what a machine head is.
What was that, Marissa? What video was it? Maybe they mean like the head of a tape... No, it's that... When I hear head in machine, I think the tape heads on a
I was
VHS
thinking
or a
like
video.
gears and stuff like that.
That works too,
or-
yeah.
Yeah, but I was like, this is...
Maybe they mean a robot?
Is there something I'm not aware of? There's something down there beside the white sneakers with wheels. and
It's
stuff
a
that could be
toy
gears.
train.
Oh, okay.
I see why you thought that, but it was a toy
Yeah.
train.
It's
Thank you,
weird.
Marissa. I would encourage you to do that.
Yeah, he loves stuff like that. Whereas I was listening to a podcast today, the Between the Scenes or Beyond the Scenes podcast by The Daily Show, where they were talking about the history of the female orgasm
Yes!
in film and television.
Nice.
It's actually a really fun podcast. Maybe
How?
not.
What is
so-
a machine head? Look at that. That looks like the pogo
I
stick.
don't know. What
That's a spring. That's the rubber end, and this is the part that screws onto the handle.
don't know.
Anyway, but yeah, what I would encourage
Maybe
you
not the podcast to be listening
No,
to. at
definitely
work,
not.
But
No.
you know.
on 100% bad idea. Oh, that's terrible, Phoenix. I'm really sorry to hear that. I went to Oakland, California once, and I heard a bunch of gunshots, and I'm like, maybe I shouldn't be in Oakland, California. But
Here's the
people
weird
who I
thing.
was staying with were like, it's not that unusual.
His neighborhood that he used to live in Toronto had gunshots more than you really want a neighborhood anywhere in Canada to have.
That's true.
They had a lot of shootings, and he was oblivious to it all.
Well, I lived underground, so I never heard
There was
them.
a night where I knew he'd probably have his patio door open, and I called him, and he wasn't answering the phone, and I kept calling him until he answered the phone. He's like, "What?" I was like, is everything okay? Are you okay? And he's like, what? And I'm like, literally 3 doors down from you, there was just a gigantic shootout.
That's true.
And he's like, what? I'm like, how did you not hear it?
Probably had headphones on.
Yeah.
You know how I am.
I'm like, your door is open.
A good
Maybe
idea,
shut your
Horror
door.
King, is to check out a little thing called Some More News on YouTube. They do a really good job of explaining this stuff. Okay. When the night falls, stay away from the halls. Go and find your bed. Remember to play dead. Don't even scratch an inch, for here comes the Snow Witch. Oh my god, the witch in the thing was a Snow Witch.
Nice.
Wow.
Snow witches are the best.
They are. I thought she might have just had like an ice golem trapped in that room, but no. Alright, workshop lock. We need to find the pieces. Oh, there it is. That was weirdly easy. Oof. Sorry to hear that, Phoenix. Good grief, you need a manual to untie these knots. Do you, though? Or do you just need a knife?
You need me. I'm great at untying.
Or again, a knife.
Yep.
Wouldn't a knife, like, get the job done a lot faster?
But
Isn't that the whole Gordian knot story?
Make a copy of
Maybe.
the brooch she uses to unlock the office.
I do like brooches.
The kids must have been messing with it again.
Brooches.
I'm sorry.
Brooches.
Okay. So need a copy of her brooch. Need to put a door winder with moon symbols right here. Does anyone know what a door winder is?
I don't know.
Okay. See, I thought not. Tie
I
that
wonder
cork
what it
to
wa-
a
what a
string and
winder
voila,
is.
it's a drawer opener. Really?
Nothing? Winder what a winder is?
Oh, you wonder what a winder
Yes.
is. I didn't hear the first word. Sorry.
You talked over me. It's fine.
Well, I was in the middle of saying something when you started talking. So.
Well, I was in the middle of saying something when you started talking.
No, I was already talking.
No, I was already talking. Oh, see, it's a machine head that goes on that machine, so I guess we should have known.
I don't understand how that's a head.
Nobody does.
It's just weird. Alright, let's go find a picture of the brooch. Alright. Got the string. We didn't get to look at that table long enough. It was like covered with candy. So I think the idea is we push... Oh, wrong thing. We push the cork through the hole, and then it gets wedged in there, and then you can open it back up. See?
Yeah.
I feel like that would work in real life.
It totally does.
See, there you go. Alright, so we got developing agent. Does that count as the acid we need to remove that gunk?
You know which game I miss?
I don't. How
The
could
wacky
I?
hidden object game with the weird, like, dream logic and flamingos and shit.
Well, everyone misses that.
Is there any other games in that series?
I will check.
Because that's something we need to play more of.
It was delightful, and everyone knows it. Oh,
Bizarre
there's the
logic
brooch.
made sense because of its thing.
Because it was all set inside dreams. Yes, I
Yeah.
know. Okay, so we need to come up with a piece of paper so we can sketch the brooch.
You know,
That looks like paper right there, but we're not allowed to take it.
You know, I'm only here for the hidden objects games. Right?
I know. That's not so long. I mean, I watched a 2-hour movie about why the bell curve is garbage. Which, by the way, that's a great piece of writing. This 2-hour movie. It's by Sean, and it's called The Bell Curve, and it's just a masterpiece of argumentation about how the bell curve is just a racist fantasy by some truly racist dudes who, nevertheless, get to be, like, public intellectuals.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's really upsetting. And the fun part is they're like, we have no proof for any of our theories in the bell curve. We just assume our theories will be proven true for the next 30 years. It's been 30 years. Everything was proven false.
Yeah.
Yet these guys still get to go on television and be taken seriously.
Do you know what's really nice?
Big piece of metal.
That we
Okay.
basically don't have the bell curve in Canada.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, really sorry to any of you that have had to
Yes.
endure that kind of, like, grading system.
Yeah, where they'll decide there has to be X amount of things of
Yeah.
one, what do you call it? You're only going to give out a certain number of A's, a
Yeah.
certain number of B's, and so on and so forth.
Or how someone doing poorly or middle of the line can screw up the curve for an entire
Yeah.
class.
Oh.
Yeah, that's not a thing we have here.
Yeah, they have pre-graded exams where there can only be 3 A's, 5 B's, 8 C's, and 17
Oh, the
F's.
pineapple's on its side on the ground next to the ladder. That's not the pineapple?
I really thought it was the minute you
I
pointed
thought
at
that
it.
was a pineapple.
I could have sworn that was a pineapple. No, it's over here. All right, strawberries, please.
They're over there,
Right.
beside the fireworks, down. Is that not them?
That is not them.
Okay, apparently I suck at this screen.
Well, no, like they're very tricky on this screen.
It's
When you pointed it out, that's the
strawberries.
second time in a row. I'm like, yeah, she's obviously right, but no. There's also a tennis racket or badminton racket somewhere around here.
Oh, I thought that was a magnifying glass.
It's
But
100%
yeah,
a
you're right.
badminton
No,
racket.
you're totally right. It is.
See, there it is.
Alright, strawberries. What about back there in front of that privacy screen?
It's a bong.
No, over there. Higher? That thing.
Nope.
No?
It's a picture of strawberries. We were looking for strawberries. We should have been looking for a picture of strawberries. Woman, get back to it.
Okay.
Flashlight, violin, horsey, saxophone, umbrella, teddy bear.
Teddy bear.
Is that a teddy bear?
No.
You don't think that
There's
looks like a teddy bear?
saxophone on its side on the shelf beside the ladder.
Yes, there is. See? You're great at this.
Nay.
Don't second guess yourself.
Nay.
Oh.
Oh, I have to stop neighing now, don't I?
Oboe Mabo.
Oh, bo.
Flashlight. Didn't feel like doing a clever thing there. Find me that umbrella. You're usually so good at this part.
I am looking.
The umbrella finding. Marissa wants to know if there's a shuttlecock to go with the racket. So is shuttlecock the new breakfast meat?
I think shuttlecock is the new breakfast meat.
Okay. All right.
Oh, that got dirty. Did I
Did it
know that
though?
was dirty the first time we said it?
Of course you did.
Oh, good.
Why else would you have said it?
I didn't. I mean, the Harlequin game was a little disappointing in that it didn't have too much, romance in it.
That's true. Probably why they just made the one. They didn't figure out how to get romance in their hidden object games. And let's face it, hidden object games tend to be
it's
very...
hanging on the ladder.
Thank you.
Down.
Tend to be extremely PG, and people only go to Harlequin romance for the banging.
Right?
So yeah,
Like,
obviously,
so sad.
obviously,
But
unless
I
they're
did
making
have
to
work a little
willing to
bit.
make a
I mean,
really
come on.
explicit hidden object game, it's not going to catch on with the Harlequin crowd. Tin scrap, we did it!
Having just listened to a podcast about the female orgasm
In fiction, sorry,
in, TV
television.
and movies,
Yeah,
there's a lot of innuendo they could have used.
told you. Oh wait,
Do
it's
you
the
know,
main door.
Do you know who portrayed the first female orgasm in film or TV?
Presumably Lucille Ball.
Hedy Lamarr, 1938.
Oh, nice. Way to go, Hetty.
You forgot that one of the first movies she was in was like scandalous.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. And
She had a weird life.
Yeah.
She had a truly strange
If
life.
y'all have never heard of Hedy Lamarr, you should totally look her up.
Sir, I just thought about that wonderful line from Blazing Saddles. It's 1875. We'll sue her for ripping us off.
Okay, try that big triangle up there, down there. Yeah. So that big triangle, that way.
Yeah,
down
definitely goes there.
Thank you.
Totally
that was
right.
driving you nuts. I needed you
No,
to fix
obviously you were right about that. Just like this one obviously goes
Yeah,
here, and this one
that
obviously
was-
goes there. Oh, really? Huh.
that. Cool.
I was not expecting that at all. But it worked. Hedy Lamarr did sue them.
She did?
Of course she did.
That's,
But it was worth it for the joke.
yep.
Damn, right through the mirror. Yeah, I listened to a whole podcast about Hedy Lamarr, right? And it was just she just had the most fascinating life. Not going to get into all of it, but it's like at the very end of it, the person doing the podcast completely misunderstood something.
Yeah.
Here's how Hedy Lamar's dead body was found. Are you ready for this? Lying in bed, on top of all of her sheets, fully dressed, looking beautiful with the makeup fully done, and all of her will and personal papers in the pillow beneath her head.
Okay.
She 100% killed herself.
Yeah.
But they're like, she passed peacefully in her sleep. Yeah, because she took sleeping pills. No one goes to bed like that unless they're planning to not wake up. How do you not make that part of the story?
Oh no, Marissa, that sucks. When I had braces, I used to still eat that type of meal. I've mastered cutting food into tiniest bites.
Essentially
and
shredding
eating them.
food?
Yeah, well, no, and then eating those tiny bites with my
Back
two
molars,
teeth
right.
that didn't have any braces on them.
Smart. Oh.
Oh, Horror King. That's good. HOGuru here would have made a racket if you made too bad of a pun.
That's true, I would have. Yeah,
And
no,
you're
I don't
welcome.
think they're gonna, like, obviously it's gonna be Hellraiser. It could not more, like, that video, actually using the flower from the movie Hellraiser and saying it's set in 1987. Yeah, 100%. It's gonna be... Oh, I see. What the... Oh, and that goes in the... okay. Yeah, it's 100% gonna be Pinhead. I mean, I guess it could be one of the other Cenobites, but none of them are brand aware. Like, Pinhead is. Swap the following footage to the position of their matching images.
So that's clever.
Fishy fish. Pearl here. Bear paw. And, of course, the water lily. Yeah, have they said they're going to do? Gin essence? Mixed swan milk, mermaid blood, fur sap, and children's tears of joy? Keep it in a frost-free container. What the hell? Weird. Okay, this case just got very strange. They have said have they said they're going to do Five Nights at Freddy's with Dead by Dawn? Dead by Daylight?
Close the portal? Great. She's going to take a nap.
So she lives on the other side of a portal.
Hurry.
Why am I only now just finding out about this?
They should be on the counter through the repository.
And by repository, you mean what? Oh, that's the repository. Thanks. Sunwinder! Wake up, woman.
Yay! Vroom vroom. We need a car.
We need a vroom vroom.
We need a vroom vroom.
Tinkle
We need a
tankle.
bracelet.
A whoo! A cheers! A awooga! And a
What the hell was that?
tire running out of air.
Wow, that is okay. Sure.
I never claimed to be Michael Winslow.
Wow, that is. Oof. I'm a little ashamed to know you.
You should be. There's 2 keys on screen, so I feel like we're going to come back here for
really
keys
want to
later.
see someone do once?
How could I possibly?
I really want to see someone design a hidden object game, a screen like this, and be a total dick, and be like, Brownie! No, we meant the camera.
That would
like,
be terrible.
Everything is a word. There's the car. It's an image up there on the box on the top. That way, that way, that way.
Thank
there we
you.
go.
That would be fantastic, Marissa, and a smart thing for Sony to do as a PS5 exclusive.
And be honest, once we realized what they were doing with that screen, we would have been like, this is the most, like, okay, we respect
Brilliantly evil.
Yeah,
Hidden object game ever.
what you've done here.
She did not see your comment. Oh. There's a morphing item. Do you see a wheel
I
anywhere
do
on
see
screen?
your pun, but it's basically the same pun I made, so, you know.
Boom. Take
Sorry.
that. There are... I want to point out that there is 1, 2, 3 different hose reels.
I know, right?
This is a very... Oh, hey! Gramophone.
Where?
Right there.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I keep looking at it, too. I do not see this tire.
Alright, I'm going to go look for it. Be right back, everybody.
Hint it, dude.
No, I'm not just hinting it. We're professionals. Hidden object guru. We only use the hint as a last resort.
Oh, boo.
I know I'm a monster.
You're making me
Oh, there it
really
is.
tired.
An unsympathetic monster. No, you're the tired one.
I said you're making me very tired.
You were always tired.
That's true, I was. I should retire soon.
All right. Boom.
Nothing?
Coffee grinder, register code. Well, that was obvious. Wolf head, garden shears, ship lantern. That a lantern? No, that's the brownie camera. What else?
Lantern's up there.
In Sky Captain in the World of Tomorrow,
I forgot
Polly
that movie
keeps
existed.
Polly keeps forgetting that her lens cap is on her camera. But in that kind of camera,
No, what's
Where?
that blobby thing up there? That
What
gray
is it?
blobby thing. Is that like the
No.
ship or something? No? Okay.
this is the ship. The thing that looks like a ship.
Alright.
I'm sorry. But anyway, she keeps forgetting that she has the lens cap on her camera. But that kind of camera, when you look through the viewfinder, you're seeing through the lens.
Yep.
And the snap you hear when you take the picture is both the aperture opening, but the louder part is the mirror flipping up to let the light get past
Yep.
into the aperture, into the film.
Yep.
So it's literally impossible to not know you have a lens cap on.
Yep.
How did the people who made that movie not know that?
I don't know, but it bothered me the entire time.
Okay.
You remember the person who has the vintage...
That would be funny, Marissa.
Right?
I know, right? Like, it doesn't make a lick of sense to me. Okay, do you think it's a drawing of a wolf's head?
I'm looking.
Wolf's head and garden shears.
What's on the chandelier? There's like... What's that right there? That could have been a wolf's
No, it
head.
could have been. No. I tried the gray blobby thing again, just in case.
You see it now, right?
I do.
The gray blobby thing? It
Yeah,
could
I
be
see
wolf.
why you thought that.
There's a gray blobby thing back there.
Okay. If I were a garden shears set, where would I be?
I have been looking for them this entire time.
There they are.
I'm very angry.
You should be. I'm terrible. All right. Here we go. Wolf head. We might be using a hint. Ow! Everything just popped. I'm sorry, everybody. No, actually, all right. I don't want anybody to make fun of me about this later. But my cursor was already on the wolf's head when I stood up.
It is?
Look. So, right side of my cursor, fire extinguisher, clearly a wolf's head. See, it's just canted 40 degrees to the right. See?
I don't see it, but okay.
It's absolutely a wolf's head.
It looked like a yellow blob of something.
That's pretty boss, Marissa. Yes, the keys! Finally, we have to pick up the keys. Help me find the keys. This is your job now.
Keys.
You've been staring
Keys.
at the screen for 85 minutes.
Keys.
Thank you,
Keys.
see? You should know where all the keys are. I mean, so should I, but I'm not good at things.
Yeah, you were the first one to notice them, though, so that's...
That is true, I was.
Uh,
See, they're opening these locks as we find them. It's cute.
It is very cute. That is nice.
Yeah.
I like that.
It would have been nicer if there had been one key behind every object we had to find, and then there would have gotten all 6 or 12 or whatever keys. That would have been cute, but also having to find the keys isn't bad. And then he gets back up again. Alright, here we go. That's a really good idea, Marissa. People love Until Dawn. It would pair well with the aesthetic of Dead by Daylight, considering it's literally called Until Dawn.
Yeah.
You just got that?
Yep.
Alright, so, you see the coat hanger?
Yeah.
Don't let me forget that there's a key there as I go to sit down.
Coat hanger. Key.
The other key is literally sitting on the trowel. See?
Show.
Right there.
I have looked at that 5 trillion times and did not see it.
Yeah, this is not the kind of game you can play 8 feet away from the screen. I got a lot of detailed nonsense jive. We did it!
We did it? What did we do?
We got the register code.
We got the register code? That's a good thing.
Oh,
Why do
it's
we need to
star. I don't know. It's a video game. Why would I know why we need it? I just know we have to do it. Kitten!
Why can't we pick up the kitten?
Oh, why won't you let me pick up the kitten?
I want the kitten.
Oh.
Screw crystal balls. I want the cat. Also, ball.
What are we supposed to do here? Oh, I need 2 missing parts before
You're
I can
going
fix
to
it.
eat a yogurt in defeat? I'm sorry.
Yes. Well, hopefully someone else will enjoy that delicious meal you made, Marissa. Hopeful E.
Why can't she have the delicious meal?
Her braces. We just did a whole thing about this.
We did. I'm very tired.
She is out of it, everybody.
Like, I'm forcing my eyes to stay open in case you get another hidden object screen.
We'll dial it back then.
But all I want to do is close my eyes.
She's very napped out, people. Unbelievably napped out. It worked!
Stuff. That's so cool.
Oh, she's the one with the flame powers from the opening trailer.
Ooh.
I didn't recognize her.
And
Oh wait, this is the tattoo game,
this should
right?
counteract.
Yes!
I
Now
forgot
go.
what game we were playing.
You're amazing.
I didn't want to embarrass myself by asking.
You know what? I respect you. I respect you for being willing to say that. Because, you know what? We're not going to make fun of you, and you shouldn't be embarrassed. Ah, so cold, Phoenix. But hey, you're very good at the game, so coldness is what you have done. Have you played in any Dead by Daylight tournaments, and are there such a thing? Ba, ba, ba. Oh, Macabre Ring to Mysterious Puppeter. Puppeter? Puppeter? However you say that word. Anyway, as one might imagine, we're going to be wrapping up the stream here. Thank you, everyone, for dropping by. I'm going to go prepare a bed for my lady. And I'll be back in like half an hour for streaming the back room. As I write, as I do a bunch of voice acting for an audition piece, wish me luck, and write a bunch of stuff for
What? Me?
HOGuru Presents The House with Too Many Zombies in It.
What's with too many zombies in it? That's cool.
Yep. I'm pretty happy about it. Anyway, we'll see you back here soon. But for right now, I'm going to say thanks for watching. Wesley, I know you're not here anymore, but figure out how to get us a prize to you, because I would very like to reward people for guessing things right. We'll see you back here tomorrow's, but until then, I'm going to say...
What?
Woo! Awesome.